Sarah Ferguson, caught. Fearful face. Biographer drops a bomb. Fergie used Epstein's apartments years after publicly cutting ties. The chilling reason the doorman wore full-dress uniform. Revolving light, the royal lie exposed. Biographer alleges Sarah Ferguson used Jeffrey Epstein's apartments in NYC until 2014. The true extent of the undying link. Biographer Andrew Lowney alleges Sarah Ferguson stayed at apartments linked to Jeffrey Epstein until 2014, 3 years after she publicly claimed to have ceased contact with the convicted sex offender. The shadow of Jeffrey Epstein continues to cast a dark pall over the House of Windsor, with new, explosive allegations suggesting that the former Duchess of York maintained a close, financially convenient link to the disgraced financier long after her public denials. Sarah Ferguson, the former Duchess of York, is alleged to have stayed at apartments linked to Jeffrey Epstein several years after she publicly declared she had cut all ties with the convicted sex offender. This revelation dramatically contradicts her public statements and raises serious questions about the truthfulness of her attempts to distance herself from the scandal. Shushing face, the steadfast friend email. A history of contradiction. The timeline of Sarah's relationship with Epstein is riddled with contradictions. Despite her public disavowing him in 2011, a leaked email sent soon after showed her apologizing to Epstein and referring to him as a steadfast friend. While she maintains that this email was sent under duress, the language used, steadfast, generous and supreme friend, remains damaging. Now, new allegations suggest that the connection was logistical, spanning years. New allegations suggest that Sarah continued to use properties associated with Epstein 3 years after she claimed to have severed contact. Andrew Lowney, author of a revealing biography on Fergie and her ex-husband Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, is the source of the claim. Lowney alleges that multiple eyewitnesses saw the now 66-year-old entering and leaving an apartment block in New York City up until 2014. Lowney first made the explosive claims on the Express Daily Espresso chat show. But now, in a new interview, he shared further astonishing details, focusing on the financial convenience of the arrangement. He alleges that Sarah regularly used Epstein's flats as free accommodation while in New York on business or pleasure, sometimes even visiting twice a month. Office building, the shadow of East 66th Street, a free New York base. The property in question was 301 East 66th Street, situated just round the corner from Epstein's 7-story Manhattan townhouse that fetched £38 million in 2011. The property itself belonged to the family, not directly to Jeffrey. At the time, the building on East 66th Street belonged to Epstein's brother Mark. However, the arrangement was direct. Jeffrey was given several flats within the block to use at no cost, Mark informed Andrew, and it is believed one of these was used by Fergie. The ability to secure free, centrally located accommodation in notoriously expensive New York City would have been a massive financial draw for the often cash-strapped Duchess. Eyewitness accounts, the doorman's testimony. Andrew Lowney claims to have consulted multiple sources who witnessed Sarah coming and going from the flat. These included primarily Epstein's neighbors, one of Ghislaine Maxwell's acquaintances, as well as the building's doorman. Local resident Claudine Prapst is among those who allegedly spotted her. Andrew told us, she was seen by a local resident, Claudine Prapst, who got chatting to doorman while out dog walking after she had seen Fergie emerge from the building one day. Epstein housed various women in the block. The allegations of special treatment are particularly damning. The building's doorman reportedly donned full-dress uniform whenever Sarah came to visit. Andrew continued, The doorman actually said that when she was staying there, and it was frequently, they would have to put on their full dress uniform. Epstein really put the boat out for Sarah, he added, suggesting a level of deference and importance afforded to the Duchess within Epstein's network. Exploding head, the paralyzing fear. Context of the apology email. The allegations come as the former Duchess of York grapples with the repercussions of a leaked email to Epstein, which was obtained by the Daily Mail earlier this year. In the emails, Sarah referred to Epstein as a steadfast, generous and supreme friend to me and my family, and strongly denied any suggestion that she labeled him a pedophile. Her message was a raw expression of fear and coercion. I am apologizing to you today for not replying to your email or reaching out to you. I was bedridden with fear. I was paralyzed. I was advised in no uncertain terms to have nothing to do with you and to not speak or email you. And if I did, I would cause more problems to you, the Duke and myself. I was broken and lost. So please understand, I didn't want to hurt Andrew one more time. I was in overriding fear. I am sorry. However, Sarah's representatives asserted that the email was sent in the context of advice the Duchess was given to try to assuage Epstein and his threats to sue her. In the wake of the leaked email, Andrew's connections to Epstein, and now these new allegations about the continued use of free property, the couple have been instructed to leave Royal Lodge and find their own accommodation. The claims by Lowney, if substantiated, suggest that the association with the convicted sex offender was far longer and deeper than Sarah Ferguson has ever publicly admitted.